have a 1977 Dodge Power Wagon, 3/4 ton truck. 4-wheel drive, of course. There's down here what they call the freewheeling hubs. They're locked in for 4-wheel drive now. You don't need to touch those. And here you can get a look at the front of the truck. The Meyer E47. As goes up and down and back and forth. Pretty cool. Something's leaking on the ground here. We don't know what it is. Let me see. So we're going to pop the hood. This is how you pop the hood. There's a little lever in here, in the middle of the bonnet. You swing that up, and your safety latch is here. And here's your engine, of course. And this is your battery and all that kind of stuff. Here is your positive right here, and here's your negative. And sometimes if you're not using the truck, you can take that off or just pop it back on. And that's all pretty standard. 360 engine, and your oil check is over there, first to red, and all that kind of foolishness. All cool. These are your plow lights. All that slams down pretty easy. Now, the door is never locked, but if you are unlocking the door, of course, Dodge keys for some people are upside down. For some people, they are actually right side up. So you can pop it in here, and this unlocks and locks the door. The key does not work for the other side. There's a different lock mechanism on the other side. So the door is locked now, I do believe. And unlocked. Now, here we go. Now, so here, right here, are your plow controls. This raises the plow. This lowers the plow. Now, you see how that lower is stuck down? If you leave that down, it'll wear the battery down after you're finished using it. So you just pop that up to the center position. And so, yeah, so it's up and down, and this up, and down, drops it, and you just pop it back to the center at all times. This moves the left and right angle right here for this one. This moves your plow here. Now, here are the heater controls. Used to be up here, they don't work anymore. These are your heater controls here, low and high. You can still put your vents on and stuff here. And right here is your plow lights. If you want to use on and off your plow lights, they can make sure you turn them off when you're done. That's where the plow lights are too. So we'll get in and we'll start her up. Okay, usually when you start it up, of course the key goes in. Usually I give it a couple of pumps, maybe 2 or 3, 4 or 5. It fires right up. I had it going earlier today, that's why I can start up. I haven't bought it in a bit that time. Gas gauge works. This is your temperature gauge. This is your alternator gauge, but I usually go by my voltmeter over here. Right here is your oil pressure gauge. See, I got lots of oil pressure now. As the engine warms up, that'll fall almost down to 0. You'll think you got no oil pressure, but you actually do. And it'll flicker a little tiny bit, but it might only give you 5 pounds of oil pressure. Don't worry, there's oil. Unless it goes stone dead for some reason, you might have no oil pressure, but you think you got none, but you actually do. Let me see now. So she's registered there now. She's in 4-wheel drive. You can take her out of 4-wheel drive, of course. Light goes out. Sometimes when you put her down in 4-wheel drive, that light won't come on, but you'll feel her in. She'll be pawing and stuff all around. So that's no sweat. And let me see. If your window is defogged up, here's your defrost here. That'll eventually knock your defrost. It'll clear your window. I only leave this on for about 5 minutes at a time because it drains the battery. It's the heat elements in it drain the battery. Usually it drives everything kind of snaky. Right here is your regular lights. Our park lights, regular lights, and all that kind of stuff. Blinkers are pretty loud. They go like that. You can hear the other one that don't. They register the dash. You can hear it. Let me see what else we got to do. This in there. This is your fuse panel in here. What else have I got? That's all on foolishness. This is my spoon I use to unlock my tailgate. Let's get in and take it for a ride. I'm going to get the cameraman in and take one and spin around the back. Okay, so upsy daisy on the plow. That's what I said, you raise it up and it'll flick back to the hold position in the middle. And usually I tilt it a little bit over to that side sometimes. And when I have my plow up, I usually put on my plow lights. So you just put on your brake. She idles pretty fast. You can knock it down there now. That's usually what it'll do. Knock it down as usual, but she'll go out of gear and you can hear her now. She's not quite warmed up, but she'll go on around the top. It's in 4-wheel drive now. Like I said, if you want to switch it out, you can just, you know, call it back down. She'll go in and usually it'll light up on the dash, but sometimes that flicks on and off. I think my radio doesn't work. That's not surprising. I was listening today and I had it on today and it stopped working. That's not common for my stuff. Don't worry about that. So she's in 4-wheel drive now. And I can put on, I got my regular lights on, but then like I said, you can, if you want to lower down, you can kind of see where the blade is too. It'll lower down, you just touch it and it'll fall. There's no rattles or bangs. Steering is pretty easy on it. That's pretty good for a rig that's 40 plus years old. Just let this car go by now and she'll ease out. No rattles or anything like that. She goes pretty good. She's pretty loud. The exhaust, got a couple leaks in the exhaust. That's no big deal. She'll float along here now, 40 kilometers an hour. We're just turning this way here now to get this car behind the side of the way. Fly around. Right, pretty good. There's another dome light up here if you want your dome. That's a nice big dome there that you got to turn it off, but it's a little switch right here. On and off for that. There's also another dome back here that you use on your. You just turn your light switch to the left. The horn kind of works, you can hear it. Not really. It's not very loud. But like I said, that door, you can't unlock that door over there with the key. There was a different door put on it at some point. The lock cylinder is different for the keys or something. Like I said, the brakes are good on it. Brakes are excellent on it. Easy power brakes. You'll hear her, and you can kind of, like I said, if you think she's going to shut off, just give her a little nudge of gas. And all the windows that wind down really easy and all that. All that works pretty good. There's nothing. And Sarah, my camera person's going to look out the window there and make sure the light coming.
Good.
She says it's good. Good it is. She said all the transmission network's good. It don't seem to burn any oil. So there was something leaking on the pavement there, but I don't think it's too serious. I might check it out and see what it is now in a second, but I don't think there's anything to worry about. Lots of gas in it. The gas gauge seems to work okay. I put $45 or $35 worth of gas in today. So temperature gauge coming up there now. I guess we got a few kitties here. They're getting stuck. Mother's line pretty good. 33 here now, according to the sign. I'm doing 33 on my speedometer. All that's cool. Said I got a loud dinker on it. Don't mind the loud exhaust, that's all good. Turns like no sweat. Oh, that's already in. Like I said, my heater controls are down here, and you can adjust the floor and stuff here, but for the fan speed is all down here. And like I said, this rear defrost, I do use it, but I'll only use it for 5 minutes at a time because it's a fair drain on the battery. So like I said, now I'm going to come in and park it and show you what to do with the plow when you're not using it. So yeah, you can knock it down and plow away if you had to, you know, just back and forth, but you lift it up. And that's all good. But usually when I park it, I feel her paw when she's in 4-wheel drive. You feel the tires kind of paw. It's all good. Back her up. Usually I'll drop the blade, you see you'll drop it, and then you return it to the center position when you're done. And I see I got a little sign made here just to do that. So put her up in the areas, that's okay, shut her off, lights off, and your plow lights are off, all that's good. And sometimes then if she stopped for a while, if you need to start her up again, sometimes she won't start if you're after using it for a second. I just usually put it to the floor and she usually starts. And other than that, that's it. Thank you.